It's Sunday. Just got home. It's 10:30 because I decided to sleep in today after the last 2 nights, but not get home until 12 or 1. Getting ready to wash. Got a lot of washing to do. The four-wheeler is hammered. They ended up having to have us wheel pack last night with four-wheelers because we lost the track early. Had to take a big break and water it, and it was the right call. You know, it's a lot of people are beating the promoter up for it, but it was the only thing you can do. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a rubber down mess, and that's not good either way. But besides that, so on to the kids. And then Mason, a little bit off. I'm not sure what happened. There was something that he wasn't liking the way it felt qualifying. Looked like he definitely left a little bit on the table. Like I said, the track was really dry early, and he didn't have the grip level that he wanted, and he couldn't quite compensate for that. So we're about half a second off qualifying, which is not cool. But fortunately, it's obviously car count's light in that class, so we ended up third. But man, just a lot of work to do there. So big rework between qualifying and heat races. Left the car really very close to how we were last night because we were very, very good last night, so no reason to deviate. Went out in the heat race. They started heat race straight up, so we started third. Went 3-2 in the heat, which again, just really stressing with the boys how important that every position in the heat race is because it's a row. And that took us from we would have started third if we ran third, put us on the front row of the thing. So we started outside front in the main event, and we knew we depending on how the car was, we may or may not have the pace to beat Tomasi straight up, and so we had a game plan to try to get it was all going to come out of the start. You see that in a lot of wing racing nowadays where it's all very much start dependent, and so he tried to close Bryce off, get into one. They went in their bang wheels, slid up the racetrack, and just good racing deal, good hard racing, all good. We didn't get it, fell in line in second, thought we were going to have a shot at being able to battle, but just didn't have the pace. Tomasi was good, man. Hats off to those guys. They were definitely the better car last night. So good for them. Gotta go back to work on our stuff. Can't quite figure out why we were as dominantly fast and as good as we were Saturday night or Friday night, and then to struggle with car speed like we did last night. So thankfully I got GoPro footage from both nights. I'm gonna watch that back and go over that with Mason. I got some ideas in my head about some things to do and some things to try, and maybe it was one of the deals where just everything kind of clicked and came together Friday night. But we do got some weaknesses that we still got to work out, and I'm kind of leaning towards that maybe the stars aligned Friday, and then that's just what it was. But we got some work to do yet, so we're not bad. We're not off far, but if you lose a tenth or two a lap over a 20-lap race, you're going to be whatever it is, 4 or 5 seconds behind, and that's about what we were. So and it may not even been that much. Hell, I think they were on the same straightaway or close to it, but work to do there. But even with all that, between the points of both nights, Levi obviously winning both nights. He won the Gem Cup, so that a little mini points thing over the weekend. And the high point guy was the Gem Cup champion, which is cool. So that paid an extra $100 for Levi. And then Mason, I think through passing points in the heat races, really, because him and Bryce put together 2 very similar nights. Friday for us and Saturday for Bryce, and really the whole weekend they kind of just flip-flopped. And I thought Bryce winning Saturday was gonna take the thing, but the way they did passing points for the heat race. I think that was the only differentiator because we went 3-1 in our heat on Friday, and so I think that gave us more passing points than Bryce, which gave us more overall points than Bryce on the weekend, and we ended up coming out Gem Cup champion for Mason too. So double Gem Cup champion. Looking at the box score on the weekend, it was Levi went 1-1, Mason went 1-2, both double Gem Cup champions. So fantastic weekend all around. Really, really proud of both boys and where we're at with the program. Work to do yet, like always. That's where we're at. So we're off next weekend, and then we race again. We got back-to-back, I think the 15th and 22nd of May. So we're going to get everything cleaned up, put away. Got to take the trailer back to storage tonight, and then just wash. Then I got to get on to yard work. Still got the Sunday house duties. But that's where we're at. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.